Boom. Hey! Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about the big update, the DayZ 1.27 update that's happening for everyone. That's both console, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I do like that all of these come out at the same time. So we're going to go over some of the features here that they have outlined for us and just talk a little bit about DayZ. And yeah, we're going to roll into it here. They did just post an article there on Twitter and I think on their forums as well. So let's go ahead and go over it. I didn't respawn, you respawned. What? It says, hello survivors. We're thrilled to announce the release of update 1.27. It says, this is our first stable update of 2025 and it marks an important milestone for the year ahead. As with similar updates in the past, this one focuses heavily on stability, improvements, bug fixes, and other necessary refinements based on player feedback. But that's not all. Following the scale of our last update, we couldn't resist adding a few exciting changes as well. Those of you who have participated in the update's experimental phase may already be familiar with the improvements we've made to DayZ Frostline's general environment and gameplay mechanics. We've revamped the navigation across the eastern and southern coastlines, introduced new snowy variants of the broken down houses, and tweaked several important survival mechanics to ensure a fresh and dynamic experience in Sakal. So if you didn't know, because we played this during the beta and stuff, Sakal is definitely brutal, and it still is. Obviously, if you want the hardest core experience, it's definitely going to be DayZ on Sakal. But, you know, fishing is still your mainstay, I want to say. Even though they made some minor tweaks, but we'll cover that here in a second. But, you know, fishing is where it's at. Find that clean water, those wells, and get that fishing down. Do not eat the snow no matter what. It's bad. Don't eat it. It's bad. And then we're going to break down some of the more notable additions that they were talking about. New locations on Sakal, and improved map navigation. The eastern coast is now better populated with expanded cities and villages, smaller landmarks, while a major new point of interest on the Shantor Island, I'm not saying that right, introduces exploration opportunities and simple new gameplay mechanic. Nice. Here are some of the fishing adjustments we were talking about here a second ago. Fishing and survival adjustments. Fishing has been rebalanced. Hopefully it's not too much harder, right? It wasn't too hard before, but you know, Sakal's already pretty hard. Even though you're a veteran, it can still be rough. I mean, if you get sick, you know, rip. Oh, the shots ring out. Oh boy, this guy, watch, I get domed. This is literally after the wipe, so that's kind of crazy. Fishing and survival adjustments. Fishing has been rebalanced. It now takes longer with incomplete tools. We've also reworked the bloody hands and food poisoning mechanics with different infections now linked to specific types of animals. Interesting. We'll kind of have to see what that is because we didn't have a chance to play any of the experimental stuff ahead of time. So hopefully, well, we do know that DayZ kind of slowly gets harder over time, right? Like they always make things a bit rougher. So I'm going to guess there's going to be a bit of a twist, right? Like doing the improvised stuff isn't going to be as good, right? But hey, that's all right. We'll figure it out. Friendly, friendly. Hello? I just want a kiss. Mwah. Can you hit me in the head with that shovel? Can you be a pal? Thank you. I love this game, dude. Alright, now that that guy was nice enough to split our wig, let's get on to the next piece here. It says, customized boat decay system to prevent boats from accumulating in inaccessible places. We've introduced a boat decay mechanic, which is fully configurable by server owners. It'll be interesting to see what the boat decay mechanic is for official servers as well, because I know there's still a good chunk of people that still play on official servers. A lot of people play on both, but still, it'll be nice to kind of see what the official is, because again, we didn't really have a chance to play the experimental. We've been a little busy. Rust? This one I do like. Expanded backpack storage. New tool slots have been added to most backpacks. Love it. We've generalized the glow stick and radio slots. Beautiful. Allowing more diverse item usage. Hey, more loot? That's good for the loot goblins. You know? That's my favorite thing. Sound and immersion upgrades. Balanced footsteps and audibility, especially in forests when stepping on clutter adds an extra layer of environmental depth. Beautiful. There's a new character sound, including chattering teeth when cold. Gotta be fair, kind of annoying. I've already heard it already, and I was like, that's gonna get pretty obnoxious pretty fast. But hey, realism. Gunfire sound tweaks for submachine guns, along with reworked bullet cracks. New particle effects from snow falling off of trees when shaken to vomiting. Breathe vapor. There's the chattering teeth. Breathe vapor, breath, vapor, and bleeding effects. Many visual elements have been reworked for added realism and polish. There's so much more to uncover in the update 1.27. For a full list of changes, be sure to check out more of the audio updates, performance optimizations. We encourage you to check out the forums, the official forums over on DayZ. And also here, we'll cover a couple of those here, but I do want to talk about the wipe and stuff. So you probably already know, but if you don't, wipe news. To maintain a fresh and balanced experience for all players, we will be performing a full wipe on platforms with the release of update 1.27. This includes all maps and characters, so an entire wipe. The reset ensures a clean slate and an equal start for everyone moving forward in 2025. So that's good. Okay, so it says DayZ in 2025. As we kick off the new year with update 1.27, we also want to give you a glimpse into what's coming ahead. Beautiful. This year will be an important one for DayZ as we continue to commit our regular updates, as our commitment to regular updates. So continuing to work on some of our most ambitious plans yet. Oh, buddy. I mean, the first thing I think of is Armor Reforger and helicopters. Old school DayZ did used to have helicopters. Again, this is wishful thinking on my part. I don't have anything solid to like say that's what's going to happen, but fingers crossed. You know what I mean? Like I hope we have that kind of mode of transportation. That would be so killer. I want that so bad. But anyways, maybe because I also want minis on Rust too. Hey, call me a bad guy. I just want to fly. Our main focus remains on expanding and refining core experiences, ensuring longevity and continued engagement for longtime players and new survivors alike. We don't want to go into too much detail just yet, but here are some of the key areas we aim to explore through our continued updates throughout the year. So we have gunplay refinements, featuring improvements to scopes, new firearms, and weapon handling. So that looks like it's going to be the next update. So we'll get a lot of gunplay adjustments. Beautiful. Quality of life performance enhancements addressing community feedback, bug fixes, and optimizations. I don't know if that's going to be in the same set or not. Expanded dynamic events for Saga, bringing more variety and unpredictability to the new world of DayZ. Beautiful. A refreshed experience, updates to the main menu to improve navigation, news announcements, delivery, and accessibility. That's good. That'd be cool if we had like a feed for that. Definitely. I'm down. And it says we have much more in store. We're not ready to reveal everything just yet, but we can say with confidence that 2025 will be a major year for DayZ. We appreciate your continued support and looking forward to sharing more details as the year progresses. Stay tuned for future updates, and as always, thank you for surviving with us. So yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping in some more DayZ. I know we've been kind of going off and on because we've been juggling a lot of Rust, but DayZ and Rust are always like number ones and twosies in my heart. You know what I mean? I always like big multiplayer games, survival games, because the unpredictability in this game definitely gives you that. And I think the rush of a gunshot ripping out after you've built a character for a week is definitely, there's second to none for DayZ, because the adrenaline like goes. And you guys, longtime players know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to jumping into some more DayZ here with the boys in the upcoming months. So I'm glad to see that there's a lot of updates. We have a fresh wipe, so I'm really looking forward to it.